Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Well, howdy, partners. I'm Duke.
And I'm Sea-Dog, a.k.a. Corey.
Welcome back to another episode of Drive-In Review. What are we doing today, Sea-Dog?
We are doing the anticipated Deadpool and Wolverine.
What?
Yes.
I knew that.
I've been waiting on this episode.
Have you?
Yeah.
I had my mind set on the next episode. I almost forgot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're on Die Hard.
Yeah. Die Hard? Are we doing Die Hard next?
Yeah, we're doing Die Hard next.
Okay.
Yeah, we got Die Hard, and then we got our Christmas episode.
Okay, so I was thinking 2 episodes ahead of them.
Yes. You were in Santa mode.
Yeah, I was.
We're a little early yet.
Yep.
It's not Christmas yet.
Good.
You're just waiting for the season to be over.
No, I'm not.
It's been a long season. Have you seen our stats on YouTube for Indiana Jones? I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm,
Holy crap.
Yeah, over 800 views.
Yes. Amazing.
Yeah. 700 of them are people playing like the first 2 minutes going, this sucks.
Yeah, right.
And just turning it off.
Yeah, I know. That's okay, though.
But we got like 7 likes on it, so that's cool. 7 people liked it.
Yes. 7 out of 800.
Yep.
We're growing. I mean.
800 views and growing.
Exactly. We're the Flintstones. Flintstone vitamins.
All right, got any movie news?
Not really. Not this week.
Okay.
I heard another. It popped back up again about Goonies 2. Now they're saying 2026, 2027, and all the people are supposed to come back.
Yeah, we'll see.
Except for Annie Ramsey and John
John McEnroe.
No,
C. Riley.
Masumak.
McGinley.
No, it's Matt Sumac. That's it.
Okay.
I think. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Matt Sumac. Is he that? Who is that?
He was that football player that played sluts.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
So, yeah, they won't be back, obviously.
Yeah.
But,
no Anne Ramsey.
No. So, we'll see. But that's all the movie news I have this week. Is just rumor.
Ellen!
Yeah. Throw mama from the train.
Anyway, yeah. That's another one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Anyway, you want to hit the trailer for X-Men Origins Wolverine?
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right, let's do it.
Whatever the reason is you're doing this, focus on that. Maybe it will help.
Trust me, I've been through worse.
No, you haven't.
All the things in your life.
Knowing that the woman you loved,
Hunt him down.
I can make all this go away.
I'm putting together a special team. Special powers. Join me, but you will have your revenge. Mutants. I don't hate them. They must be controlled. Look out!
Well. Look what the cat dragged in.
Don't worry, we'll stop him.
You just spent $500 million making him indestructible.
Not the young mutant you've been looking for?
Logan isn't the only piece of this puzzle. Hunt him down.
You all got a choice, son. Now mine got taken. That will never happen again.
We can't just let you walk away.
right, so X-Men Origins Wolverine. The early years of James Logan, featuring his rivalry and his brother Victor Creed, his service in the Special Forces Team Weapon X, and his experimentation into the metal-lined mutant Wolverine. Excuse me. What is wrong with my throat?
Wolverine's got your throat.
Excuse me. So X-Men Wolverine, Origins Wolverine, was released May 1st, 2009 by 20th Century Fox. Stars Hugh Jackman, Liev Schreiber as Sabretooth instead of Tyler Mane this time around. Also has Ryan Reynolds, Will.I.am, Dominic Monaghan, and Kevin Durand.
Yes.
This was made on a budget of $150 million. Think it flopped?
No.
No, it did not. It made $373 million. Not too shabby. Made its money. IMDb rated this a 6.5 out of 10. Letterboxd gave it a 2.4 out of 5. And Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 37% with a 58% audience approval rating. I gave it 6.5 slates.
Hey there. I gave it a notch higher. I gave it 7 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's an okay movie. The first time around, when I first watched it in 2018, I gave it 8. But after a rewatch, it didn't really age well. The special effects were a little wonky.
Right. And I wish they would have just focused on Wolverine. It was just another, it was exactly what the title said, X-Men Origins, because it was more X-Men-y than just focused on Wolverine himself.
Well, with the appearance of Ryan Reynolds as Wade Wilson, I was wondering if I had missed something.
Right.
I don't know. I felt like I needed to go back and watch some of these.
Yeah.
Because it didn't really fit into, Deadpool and Wolverine.
Right. And he fixes that issue in Deadpool. So,
does he?
In Deadpool 2, he goes back and fixes it. Okay. So if you've watched Deadpool 2 recently.
Not recently,
No.
I haven't.
Okay. We'll talk about it.
But I know that Deadpool and Wolverine, there was a lot of jumping around when it comes to different worlds.
Right.
So maybe that kind of fixed the issue there too. I don't really know.
Bit. There's he takes. I'll go ahead and tell you right now.
Okay.
I'll just go ahead and spoil it. In Deadpool 2, he takes Cable's time traveling device and travels back and shoots Weapon X in the head.
Okay.
Before the fight scene happens, and then he just looks at Wolverine and says, "You're welcome," and then goes back off, and then he kills Ryan Reynolds before he's able to do Green Lantern. So he just writes off the wrongs, basically. So that's how we got the Wade Wilson that we do in Deadpool, was because he went back in time and killed Weapon X.
So I do need to go back and watch some of these.
Yeah,
is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of crisscrossed.
Yeah. Okay.
Bit. But
all right, that sounds like something Ryan Reynolds would do.
Yeah.
Jump in there and
exactly
just fuck it all up.
Yeah, that's exactly what he does.
Okay.
Too.
Cool. So this movie was it was made in New Zealand and in Australia between January and May of 2008. It was directed by Gavin Hood, who also did Ender's Game. Mm-hmm. Was produced by Bryan Singer, Ralph Winter, Hugh Jackman, John Palermo, and Lauren Schuler Donner, who actually produced all of these movies that we're going to talk about today.
Okay.
Specifically, Donner is who I'm talking about.
Right.
It was written by David Benioff, who was the creator of Game of Thrones, and the show, not the book series.
Right. I got you.
And he also wrote Troy.
Okay.
Also, writer for this movie was Skip Woods, who also wrote Sabotage with Schwarzenegger, Swordfish, Hitman, and A Good Day to Die Hard.
All right.
The score for this movie was done by Harry Gregson Williams. You know that name?
That does sound familiar.
He did the score for Shrek, all the Shrek movies.
Okay.
The Martian with Matt Damon.
Mm-hmm.
Spy Kids, Team America World Police, and both of the
Equalizers?
I'm not sure if he did the third one or not, but he definitely did the first and second one.
Okay.
What do you got? That's all I got.
So Liev Schreiber was given a muscle suit to wear for his role in Victor Creed. Similar to what Vinnie Jones wore in X-Men: The Last Stand in 2006 for Juggernaut.
Mm-hmm.
But he refused it. He said, nope, I am going to work out and get my own muscles.
He gained like 50 pounds of muscle or something.
He worked alongside with Jackman and gained like 40 pounds he gained for the role. And just basically just ate chicken the whole time.
Okay.
That's Hugh Jackman's key ingredient was protein.
I just ate chicken.
Just ate chicken.
Okay.
So, and
I mean, that's what I'd do.
Right. And then
Sit around and eat chicken.
He said now, afterwards he said that he can't fit into his favorite suit now, but he said he felt like he owed the genre to be big. And and do it right and not just wear a suit.
Sure.
So, Logan in this movie fights in the American Civil War, World War I, World War II, and the Vietnam War.
Yep.
In the comics, he participated in World War I and World War II, even teaming up with Captain America in the latter comics.
Okay,
later
that's
on.
cool.
Hugh Jackman expressed disappointment over this movie, admitting that it fell short of his expectations and did not do the character Wolverine justice. And then he quoted, "Somehow, the first Wolverine movie ended up looking like the fourth X-Men, just with different characters."
Apocalypse, is that what it was called?
Yeah.
X-Men Apocalypse?
Yes. Subsequently, he and the rest of the crew sought to do a better job with the Wolverine, which we'll talk about next.
Yes, momentarily.
Yeah, momentarily. See here. Hugh Jackman also recommended his Kate and Leopold co-star Liev Schreiber for the role of Sabretooth.
Was he Kate in the movie?
Yeah, yeah, he was. He wore.
I'm just kidding. I do like that movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
And describing him as having the necessary competitive streak to portray Sabretooth. During filming, they dared each other to perform more and more of their own stunts.
Mm-hmm.
So they were good for each other.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kate and Leopold.
They're like peas and carrots again. A Deadpool movie had been in the works since 2003 at New Line Cinema, with David S. Goyer intended as director and starring Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, a character he had always dreamed of playing. However, the plans fell apart after they made Blade Trinity in 2004.
And that flopped.
Yeah, first and a proposed Blade spinoff was canceled. When Reynolds heard that the character was given a place in the script for X-Men Origins Wolverine, he immediately approached the filmmakers for the role. Reynolds would finally get his own solo movie with the character in Deadpool in 2016, which will...
Momentarily.
Yeah, momentarily. So, the Blob suit...
Kevin Durand.
Yes. Went through 6 months of modifications and had a tubing system inside to cool Kevin Durand down with ice water.
Okay.
So...
I think they did that in The Whale as well.
As Whale?
The Whale was Whale.
Right. Yeah, because I don't think Brendan Fraser freaking gained all that weight.
No.
That was a fat suit.
No, yeah.
So, David Harbour.
Uh-huh.
We know him.
Yep.
He auditioned to play the Blob.
Okay, that would have been interesting.
And they said they called me and the director. They called me and the director. We met at like a hotel, and he was like, "David, look, you're wonderful. We really like We really like We really think you're just a great actor. Okay.
You can do it.
Get it out. We're just concerned. We're really concerned. And David was like, why? What's your concern? I'm good to go. And I'm available. Let's do this. And they were like, no, it's just you lifted up your shirt and we saw the whatever. And we're just a little worried about your health.
What?
Yeah. So they didn't say what they saw. They saw something and they were worried about his health.
He had no belly button.
Yes, or something. I don't know. No nipples. I don't know. Just he was like,
he has a third nipple like
so,
Chandler.
So to that he commented. He said, "Wait a minute, dude. You're telling me I'm too fat to play the Blob?" So they were looking at his belly, and he said, "That's awesome. I have to get the fuck out to New York. That's my audition." So I didn't get the Blob.
Okay.
But yeah.
Well, that's fine. I still like Kevin Durand.
I did too.
And I especially like him in Abigail.
Yeah. And David Harbour's getting his time with Stranger Things and Violent Night.
Yeah.
And Gran Turismo. So he's, Violent Night 2's coming soon, hopefully.
That's what they say.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yep.
So I think it will. I think it'll happen. Okay. It's just a matter of timing.
Cool.
But that's all I got.
All right.
So.
Well, this is the part of the show where I like to say, "Happy birthday, bitch!" Well, just like every week, every asshole has a birthday, and these are these assholes' birthdays.
Whose assholes?
These assholes! So today, December 1st, is Zoe Kravitz's birthday. She is 36. Sarah Silverman is 54. Richard Pryor, who passed away in 2005, would have been 84 today. And Bette Midler is 79.
All right.
December 2nd, tomorrow, Lucy Liu will be 56.
Oh, we just saw her.
We did. Walking down the street.
Yeah.
Jolo Truglio from Reno 911 will be 54. Britney Spears will be 43 tomorrow. And director Penelope Spheris will be 79. On December 3rd, we have Brendan Fraser. He will be 56.
Wow.
Yeah. Amanda Seyfried will be 39. Julianne Moore will be 64. Daryl Hannah will also be 64. Poor Don Calfa, who passed away in 2016, would have been like 85 or something like that. I can't recall.
Yeah.
And also Ozzy Osbourne will be 76.
All right.
December 4th, we have Tony Todd, who we just recently lost. He would have been 70 on the 4th. Also, Jeff Bridges will be 75. Marissa Tomei will be 60. Fred Armisen will be 58. Frankie Muniz will be 39. Nick Stahl from Terminator 3 will be 46. Director Fritz Lang, who passed away in 1976, and if you don't know who Fritz Lang is, he directed the movie M with Peter Lorre and the sci-fi 1927 classic Metropolis. Also, Walt Disney also passed away in 1966. It's his birthday on the 4th. Otto Preminger, director Otto Preminger, who died in 1986. He was a film noir director who also directed Anatomy of a Murder. Would have been his birthday as well. On December 6th, Judd Apatow will be 57.
Okay.
Jo Beth Williams from Poltergeist will be 76. And Stephen Wright will be 69. On December 7th, we have Jennifer Carpenter from Dexter. She'll be 46. C. Thomas Howell will be 58. And finally, Tom Waits will be 75. And that's all I got, motherfuckers! I feel like I missed December 5th, but that's okay.
Yeah. It's all right.
That's probably why I don't have as many this time around.
Right. Missed the day.
Well, let's talk about Deadpool
Let's talk about it.
from 2016.
But let's listen to the trailer first.
I love you, Wade Wilson. We can fight this.
You're right. The cancer's only my liver, lungs, prostate, and brain. All things I can live without.
What if I told you we can make you better? You're a fighter. We can give you abilities most men only dream of. Make you a superhero.
You just promise you'll do right by me, so I can do right by someone else. And please don't make the super suit green or animated.
One thing that never survives this place is a sense of humor.
We'll see about that, Pop Spice. Oh, come on. You gonna leave me all alone here with less angry Rosie O'Donnell?
Hey, yeah, I wanna shoot, baby.
Trapped in your stack, especially in the back, brother. Wanna thank your mother for a butt like that. Your shot was bang. What the fuck that say? I wanna know, how does it hang? Straight up, way up, hold up. It's the lover, like Prince, you're a sexy mother.
Wait! You may be wondering why the red suit. Well, that's so bad guys can't see me bleed. This guy's got the right idea. He wore the brown pants.
Daddy needs to express some rage.
Let's go give it to you. Motherfucker! Sex go deliver to you. Damn right, can I do it again? I am right, so I got to win. Break bread with the enemy. No matter how many cats I break bread with, I'll break these enemies.
It reeks like old lady pants in here.
Sounds like you have a dick in your mouth.
Oh, motherfucker, you are hard to look at.
Like a testicle with teeth.
You look like Freddy Krueger face fucked a topographical map of Utah.
Exactly.
Down, down, sit freeze. But won't be the one is enough for the beat, bitch, please. If the only thing you can't steal came out to play, stay out my way.
I'm touching myself tonight.
X go give it to you, he go give it to you. X go give it to you, he go give it to you.
You are haunting. You look like an avocado had sex with an older avocado.
Thank you.
All right, Deadpool.
Yeah, that was definitely the Red Band trailer.
Okay. So I really like Ryan Reynolds. I enjoy probably every movie I've seen him in. I like his snarky humor.
Yeah.
I know there's probably others out there that will argue with me about it, but
Yeah, some thinks some say he's annoying, but
yeah, I mean, I get that.
That's what's funny about it.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, people say that about Adam Sandler and Jim Carrey, So.
Right.
But anyway, a wisecracking mercenary gets experimented on and becomes immortal, yet hideously scarred, and sets out to track down the man who ruined his looks. Deadpool was released February 12th, 2016 by 20th Century Fox. It stars Ryan Reynolds, T.J. Miller, and Morena Baccarin.
All right.
It was made on a budget of $58 million. Do you think it flopped?
No.
No, God no. It made $782.8 million. IMDb rated this an 8 out of 10. Letterboxd gave it a 3.7 out of 5. And Rotten Tomatoes gave it an 85% with a 90% audience approval rating.
All right.
I gave it a 7.5 slates.
I'm one notch higher than you. Higher.
One notch higher.
All of a sudden I became Mario. Oh, wrong button. There we go.
Okay.
So, yeah, I went one notch higher than you. I went 8 out of 10.
Okay, that's fair.
So,
I think I had it at 8 out of 10. I rewatched it, and it kind of fell a little flatter than usual for me, so it kind of fell.
That's okay.
This was filmed on location in Vancouver, because we all know Ryan Reynolds is one of the best things to come out of Canada.
Yes.
Besides Our Lady Peace. Anyway, filming dates were done between March and May of 2015. This was directed by Tim Miller, who also directed Terminator Dark Fate. It was produced by Ryan Reynolds, Lauren Schuler Donner, and Simon Kinberg. It was written by Rhett Reese, who also wrote Zombieland, as well as Paul Wernick, who also wrote Zombieland. They worked together.
Nice.
Score was done by Tom Holkenborg, who also did the score for Justice League, Mad Max Fury Road, The Dawn of Justice, and Godzilla and Kong.
Oh, so he's a fresh composer.
Fairly fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
What you got?
So, through a Make-A-Wish Foundation, 13-year-old Connor McGrath, a terminally ill fan from Edmonton, requested to attend the special event for Deadpool in 2016 in January, which turned out to be one of the two special screenings in New York and Los Angeles for the fans. He couldn't make it due to the severity of his illness. Ryan Reynolds heard his story, traveled to Edmonton, and surprised him with a private special screening of the film. Reynolds said the boy was the first person ever to see the film. They kept in touch until Connor's passing a few months later. Reynolds paid tribute to him on his social media pages and stuff. So that's kudos to him.
Mm-hmm.
So Ryan Reynolds he's a wholesome dude.
Yeah. No, he's not. He's a Hollywood socialist.
Yeah. Reynolds also revealed that the taxi driver character, Dupinder, was named after a really cool guy he knew in elementary school who died when hit by lightning. The character was meant to be a tribute to him.
66 times.
Classic. Went too far. Oh,
hotkeys.
Hello.
Hockey hair.
Right. Give me a second. There we go. Okay. When 20th Century Fox refused to pay the writers of the film, Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick, on the set, or for the set input, Reynolds paid him out of his own pocket, and they were on set for like 6 years. So he paid him out of pocket for 6 years.
Okay,
that's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
And so
well,
kudos to him.
He makes bank though.
Yeah. And this is all about Reynolds. I mean,
tell me about Reynolds.
Right. Reynolds also said that Deadpool will be the last comic book character he will ever portray. However, he doesn't object to future Deadpool sequels and or cameos, which he does. And
I was not talking about Ryan Reynolds. I was talking about Reynolds rap.
Reynolds rap.
I want to know about Reynolds rap.
You want to learn about aluminum? That's the metal that Wolverine uses.
Aluminium.
Yeah, aluminium.
That is not Wolverine's.
I know. It's like animanium or
adamantium.
Adamantium.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay. So it's a lot stronger than
aluminium.
Aluminium. All right. Back to the fun facts here. While filming, Reynolds visited sick kids via Make-A-Wish Foundation as Deadpool. When Vanessa and Wade are having sex, her tattoo moves. This is a goof, not a fun fact, but kind of a fact, but a goof at the same time. I wanted to add one of those in there because I found this kind of interesting.
Okay.
Sometimes whenever they make mistakes and you can point it out, it's kind of fun to talk about it.
What is it?
Yeah, while they were having sex, her tattoo moves to her right breast on Halloween, but it is on her left every other day. So
that shit happens to me too, man, and I've always wondered why that happens.
Right?
My tattoos just move on Halloween.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Fucking crazy, dude.
Are you Maui? No.
What?
Maui's tattoos from Moana.
See, now I have not seen that.
Yeah, you haven't? Come on now, get with the
You know
program.
how I am about animated movies.
I know it. All right, so And the last one I have, when Wade and Vanessa are standing in front of the skee ball
and having sex,
the tattoo behind her right ear disappears.
Is that
all
Halloween?
about tattoos.
It's not Halloween?
It's not Halloween, no. Only to reappear when they are handing in their tickets.
While having sex?
Yes.
Okay.
And during skee ball, they're having,
a continuous
orgy of... You downloaded the wrong Deadpool.
No, it was the right one.
Okay. So, that's all I got.
Okay, cool. Let's move along to The Wolverine.
All right.
Do it, fucker.
Wake up. Where were you?
Oh, Gene, I'm so sorry. I'll never hurt you or anyone ever again.
It's too late.
No!
You can't hide. I've been trying to find the Wolverine for over a year.
It's not who I am anymore.
My employer wants to say thank you for saving his life all those years ago.
That was a time when our enemies knew honor. I wanted to offer you something no one else can. A gift. You have struggled long enough. I can end your eternity. Make you mortal. What they did to me. What I am. Can't be undone. Don't be so sure.
I'm not healing it before.
His flesh is weak now.
Eternity can be a curse. A man can run out of things to live for.
That day ain't here yet.
Mickey Mouse. Get out of here, Mickey. All right, so Wolverine comes to Japan to meet an old friend whose life he saved years ago and gets embroiled in a conspiracy involving Yakuza and mutants. The Wolverine was released July 26th, 2013 by 20th Century Fox. It stars Hugh Jackman, Will Yoon Lee, and Tao Okamoto.
Don't forget Hiroyuki Sanada as well, which we know from the hit series Shogun, and he also plays Scorpion in the new Mortal Kombat and its upcoming sequel.
Cool.
So
thank you for that addition.
You're welcome.
So the Wolverine was made on a budget of $120 million. Do you think it flopped?
No.
No, it made $414.8 million.
Nice.
IMDb rated this a 6.7 out of 10. Letterboxd gave it an even 3 out of 5. And Rotten Tomatoes gave it 70% with a 69% audience approval rating. I gave this 5 out of 10.
I gave it 7.5.
Really?
Yeah, I was going to go 8, but it kind of fell flat a little bit for me, so I did 7.5.
I liked Origins a little bit better. It had more action. It was more, light, whimsical.
Right.
This one's a little bit more heavy. Of course, I was only half-assed paying attention to this movie. But it didn't do a whole lot for me. There was nothing that really caught me.
Okay.
This was shot on location in Japan and Australia and between July and November of 2012. It was directed by James Mangold, who we talked about a couple episodes ago.
Yeah.
As he directed Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. It was produced by Hutch Parker and Lauren Schuler Donner. Written by Mark Bombach, who also wrote Live Free or Die Hard, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and War for the Planet of the Apes. And it was also written by Scott Frank, who also wrote Minority Report, Get Shorty, and Marley and Me.
Okay.
Among other movies.
Right.
Score was done by Marco Beltrami, who we've also talked about, as he did the score for Scream 1 through 4. He also did A Quiet Place 1 and 2, Knowing, The Night Before, which we just watched on Thanksgiving, right. The Faculty, and Joyride.
Nice.
What you got?
So, Hugh Jackman said that his shirtless scenes in this movie, he wanted to look as ripped and cut as possible. So he had adopted a dehydration diet used by bodybuilders, where he did not consume any liquid for 36 hours.
So he just shriveled.
He just shriveled up and his skin tightened up. Okay. He was feeling, faint and headachy and everything, but was pleased with the results and everything. And so yeah, but he wanted to show off his shirtless scenes in style, and that's how you do it.
Even if he can't stand up.
Yeah. To prepare for the role, Hugh Jackman contacted Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson for advice on bulking up for the movie. Johnson suggested Jackman could gain a pound a week over 6 months, so a total of 24 weeks, by eating 6,000 calories a day of an awful lot of chicken, steak, and brown rice. Mm-hmm. And Guillermo del Toro, we've spoke about him before several times, and he expressed interest in directing this movie. Being a fan of the Japanese saga and the Wolverine comics, he met with James Giannopoulos and Hugh Jackman about directing, but ultimately decided he did not wish to spend 2 to 3 years of his life working on the movie.
Yeah.
So
I don't blame him. But it would have been a cool Guillermo del Toro movie.
Yeah, I think so. I think he would have done it justice. According to James Mangold, this movie had started out as a prequel to X-Men in 2000. But later he decided to make it a sequel to X-Men The Last Stand from 2006. He said, I wanted to tell the story without the burden of handing it off to a film that already exists, and having to conform to it. The ideas of immortality reign very heavily in this story, and the burden of immortality weighs heavily on Logan. For me, that's such an interesting part of Logan's character that is nearly impossible to explore in a prequel.
Mm-hmm.
So, Rila Fukushima. Fukushima.
Yeah.
Fukushima, or whatever you want to call it.
It's probably Fukushima.
Yeah, Fukushima. She spent a month of training in preparation for this movie, doing basic muscle training and working with swords. And Jessica Biel was offered the role for Viper, but a deal couldn't be reached, and she dropped out. And Hugh Jackman and Hiroyuki Sanada share a birthday, and that is October 12th.
Okay.
So that's all I got.
Cool. All right. Well, let's talk about let's talk about Deadpool 2.
Deadpool.
Yeah.
I'm so lost without you. I know you were right. Fucking car!
Oh, I should my
right. Actually, that may have been me.
Oh, you're living the dreams, DP.
Yeah.
Devil may care attitude. Strong thighs. Beautiful girlfriend.
Sorry I'm late. I was rounding up all the gluten in the world and launching into space where it can't not hurt us ever again.
Kiss me like you miss me, Red.
What in the fuxicle is this?
My name's Cable. I'm here for the kid.
What? The kid?
Move or die.
Kids give us a chance to be better than we used to be. He needs you.
You're a lot smarter than I look. I let Cable kill this kid. But I can't do this alone.
Can you speak up? It's hard to hear you with that pity dick in your mouth.
We're gonna form a super duper fucking group. We need them tough, morally flexible, and young enough to carry their own franchise for 10 to 12 years. We will be known as X-Force.
Isn't that a little derivative?
You're absolutely right. Now, let's go get our fuck on.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. I'm rocking my feet. Put suckers in fear. Shaking the tears. Rain down like a monsoon. Listen to my bass door.
Tell me they got that in slow motion. Doing the right thing is messy. But if you want to fight for what's right, sometimes you have to fight dirty. And that is why Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants is pure pornography.
Oh, God, I wish I finished college.
It lives up to the hype, plus.
Fuck it, they probably won't even make a 3.
Yeah, why would they? Stop it, too. You killed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
So, foul-mouthed mutant mercenary Wade Wilson assembles a team of fellow mutant rogues to protect a young boy with abilities from the brutal time-traveling cyborg Cable.
Yes.
Words. Okay. Had to get that out.
Right.
So Deadpool 2 was released May 18th, 2018 by 20th Century Fox. It stars Ryan Reynolds, Josh Brolin, TJ Miller, Marina Baccarin, and Bill Skarsgård.
Yes.
It was made on a budget of $110 million.
No, it didn't flop.
It made $786 million. IMDb rated this. It rated us a 7.6.
What? That's absurd.
Letterboxd gave it 3.5 out of 5, and Rotten Tomatoes gave it an 84% with an 86% audience approval rating. I gave it an 8 out of 10.
I followed that as well. 8 out of 10.
Cool. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
It's been a little while since I've seen it, but I did like it better than the first one.
Yeah, there's a lot more kill scenes in it, and yeah.
And more snark.
Exactly.
This was filmed on location, again, in Vancouver, between June and October of 2017. It was directed by David Leitch, who also did John Wick, Bullet Train, and The Fall Guy.
All good movies.
Mm-hmm. It was produced by Sam Kinberg, Lauren Schuler Donner, and Ryan Reynolds. It was written, again, by Rhett Reese, Paul Wernick, and Ryan Reynolds. And the score was done by Tyler Bates.
And Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. Tyler Bates did the score for Dawn of the Dead remake from 2004. He also did 300, Devil's Rejects, the Rob Zombie Halloween from 2007, Guardians of the Galaxy, all the John Wick movies, The Belko Experiment, X, Pearl, and Maxine.
Oh, wow. All right.
What you got?
So the footage of the X-Men closing the door was shot on the set of X-Men Dark Phoenix from 2019 and sent over.
I've never seen that.
I've seen it once.
I forgot it even existed.
But anyways, the footage was sent over to the Deadpool 2 crew. Ryan Reynolds wrote Brad Pitt a letter pitching the idea of a cameo to him. He quoted, "I just wrote him a letter and explained what it was we were doing." He also said, and the sort of premise behind it was, how do we? What's the most wasteful way to use the biggest movie star in the world? And it was through a character that is largely invisible and worthless throughout the movie. He continued by saying Pitt seemed to like the idea, and he said, "I guess Brad found that funny. We all found that funny," and he said yes. And the next thing we know, he came and shot for about 7 minutes. Reynolds added that according to screenwriter Paul Wernick, Pitt jumped at the chance to appear in Deadpool 2. He immediately said yes. Wernick told Heat Vision, per The Hollywood Reporter, that it was a pinch me moment. Reynolds only had good things to say about Brad Pitt. He's just such a gentleman, he said, and such a funny, charming human being. And parenthetical, the biggest movie star on Earth. And that was pretty exciting for all of us. Okay. Yeah. That was a big word. Parenthetical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's a Hollywood socialist.
Right.
They're all Hollywood socialists.
Reynolds also had a dinner, or was a dinner party with Matt Damon. Was a dinner party. He was at a dinner party with Matt Damon. He pitched him the toilet paper manifesto and asked Damon if he wanted to play the part. Damon thought it was hilarious and agreed to the cameo.
Okay.
So, it was Reynolds' idea. It was Reynolds who noticed the similarity between Papa, Can You Hear Me, from Yentl in 1983, and Do You Want to Build a Snowman from Frozen in 2013.
Oh, God.
And Josh Brolin signed a 4-film deal to play Cable and described his appearance here as just the introduction for the character, with 3 more movies to reveal more. So
okay,
there's a sneak peek of what's to come, I guess.
But you still have not told me about Reynolds' rap.
I know. It's okay.
Are you waiting until the end of the show to tell me
Yes.
about Reynolds' rap?
Yeah. Okay. And Deadpool and Wade and Cable, Deadpool/Wade and Cable are the only characters in the film that break the fourth wall. Cable seems to be the only one who notices when Deadpool/Wade is talking to the audience. So, and he's known for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is all I got.
Okay. I need to go. I'm going to go rewatch this.
Yeah, and do some research on Reynolds' rap, so that way you'll know.
No, you're supposed to tell me about it.
It was named after Ryan Reynolds.
Oh.
Or Ryan Reynolds was named after Reynolds' rap.
So which one was it?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Let's talk about Logan.
My God, are you still
Good
talking?
Lord. Let's talk about Logan.
All right, let's talk
Enough
about
of this bullshit.
Hello? No, you gotta pay for that, right? Hey, come on.
Not okay.
We got ourselves an X-Men fan. Maybe a quarter of it happened, and not like this. In the real world, people die.
Logan.
I don't want to talk about it.
Logan.
Just stop.
Be careful. I need the girl.
What girl?
Go get her.
No. No. No.
And we're down.
She's like you. Very much like you.
I am not whatever it is you think I am.
She needs our help.
Someone come along.
Someone has come along. This is what life looks like. People who love each other. A home. You should take a moment. Feel it. You still have time.
All right, so in a future where mutants are nearly extinct, an elderly and weary Logan leads a quiet life. But when Laura, a mutant child pursued by scientists, comes to him for help, he must get her to safety. So Logan was released March 3rd, 2017 by 20th Century Fox. It stars Hugh Jackman, Patrick Stewart, and Daphne Keane. It was made on a budget of $97 million, and it grossed $619 million. IMDb rated this an 8.1 out of 10. Letterboxd gave it a 4.1 out of 5. And Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 93% with a 91% audience approval rating. I gave it an even 7 out of 10.
I gave this one 8.5 out of 10. I like the storyline on this one.
Well, again, I need to rewatch this one too.
Yeah.
I do recall liking it, but I don't remember it.
It was a bit drawn out, but like I said, the storyline was pretty deep. It was pretty deep.
Yeah, it is like 2 hours, 17 minutes long or something like that. But there's also a noir version of it. I don't know if you've ever watched that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I've got the Blu-ray version at home, and it has the film noir. It's all just black. It's the same movie. It's just in black and white.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So this film was shot on location in Rio Rancho, New Mexico, also in L.A., Oklahoma City, and around New Orleans, Louisiana.
Okay.
Between May and August of 2016. It was also directed by James Mangold and produced by Simon Kinberg, Hutch Parker, and Lauren Schuler Donner. Logan,
is she related to Richard Donner?
I don't know. I was wondering that, and I didn't even think to look.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she probably is.
I wouldn't be surprised. It was written by James Mangold, Scott Frank, and Michael Green. And Michael Green wrote such movies as Alien Covenant, Green Lantern, Blade Runner 2049, and Jungle Cruise with Dwayne Johnson.
Okay.
And again, the score was done by Marco Beltrami.
Nice. So Hugh Jackman said that this was the hardest Wolverine movie for which he had to ever trained for.
Mm-hmm.
And to date, anyways. I don't know about Deadpool and Wolverine, but at the time, that wasn't even in existence.
Right.
James Mangold stated that this movie is set in 2029 to avoid any conflict with the timeline established in X-Men Days of Future Past from 2014.
Mm-hmm.
But that his goal was to make a standalone movie that was not bound to continuing previous storylines or setting up sequels or anything like that.
Yeah.
Sir Patrick Stewart claimed that much of the dialogue at the dinner table scene in which Logan and Charles Xavier tell the family about the school for mutants was completely improvised by both the actors. requested by the director, by James Mangold.
Okay.
After having filmed takes and of scripted dialogue, that's when they changed it and just said improv. So they were just basically having an improvised conversation with each other, and it worked.
Cool. That's professionalism.
Exactly. When in doubt, improvise. This is the first superhero movie to be nominated for the Academy Award for Best Adapted Screenplay. It is also the first superhero movie to be nominated for screenwriting since The Incredibles from 2004. And throughout all of his portrayals of Logan, Hugh Jackman stated he learned his American accent from copying Johnny Depp.
Really?
Yeah. Upon opening at 4,071 theaters in the United States, this movie became the widest opening R-rated release in cinema history. It was later surpassed by It from 2017, which opened in 4,103 theaters.
Okay.
And my last one I have, Hugh Jackman stated in an interview that the only way he would reprise his role is if a crossover between Deadpool and Wolverine would happen. Both Deadpool movies have contained jokes aimed at Wolverine, and Ryan Reynolds is also close friends with Hugh Jackman, and Hugh Jackman would be reprising his role as Wolverine in Deadpool and Wolverine as confirmed in 2022 by Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. Thus, Deadpool and Wolverine 2024 was born.
Boom. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
I told you, you're not welcome here. You're not welcome anywhere. Now get the fuck out of my bar.
Just give me one more drink and then I'll leave.
Hi, Peanut. I'm gonna need you to come with me right now.
Look, lady, I'm not interested.
All right. Oh, I'm sort of on the tick-tick, so upsy daisy. Oh, whiskey dick of the claws. It's quite common in Wolverines over 40.
You don't want this.
Unless you want to take a deep breath through your fucking forehead, I suggest you reconsider. I'm about to lose everything that I've ever cared about.
Not my fucking problem.
Is that what you said when your world went to shit?
Come again.
This Wolverine let down his entire world.
Want to talk about what's haunting you, or should we wait for a third act flashback?
Go fuck yourself.
I don't know anything about saving worlds, but you do.
Trust me, kid, I'm no hero.
You were an X-Man. You were the X-Man. I am soaking that right now.
Boys are so silly.
This is what I'm talking about. Big slow motion action sequence. Who knows if you live or die? Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Want to do some cocaine?
Hey, cocaine is the one thing that Feige said is off limits.
What about Bolivian marching powder?
They know all the slang terms. They have a list.
Even snowboarding?
Even disco dust.
White girl interrupted?
Even forest bump.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Yes. I can't.
So, Deadpool is offered a place in the Marvel Cinematic Universe by the Time Variance Authority, but instead recruits a variant of Wolverine to save his universe from extinction. Deadpool and Wolverine was released July 26th, 2024.
Yes.
By Marvel. Because...
It's a Marvel movie.
Well, because Disney bought out Marvel, and 20th Century Fox, Farks.
Farks?
In 2019.
Right.
Anyway, this movie stars Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, Emma Corrin, and Jon Favreau. And it also features Channing Tatum, Wesley Snipes, Jennifer Garner, Chris Evans, Henry Cavill, and Tyler Mane.
Yes.
This movie was made on a budget of $200 million.
No, it did not flop.
Absolutely not. It's actually the highest grossing R-rated movie ever.
Nice.
It made $1.3 billion. Billion.
Nice.
IMDb rated this a 7.7 out of 10. Letterboxd gave it a 3.5 out of 5. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 79% with a 94% audience approval rating. I fucking love this movie. It's in my top 3 Marvel films of all time, and it is one of my favorite movies of the year. I had a blast with it. I gave it 9 out of 10.
I gave it 10 out of 10.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love this movie.
I think, I've only seen it once, and I saw it in theaters. I just enjoyed the shit out of it.
Yeah.
I just really liked it. Liked it a lot.
Liked it a lot.
So this was shot on location in Vancouver as well as in England between May of 2023 and January of 2024. So it was shooting for a while.
Yeah.
It was directed by Sean Levy, who also did Free Guy, Real Steel, and all the Night at the Museum films. He also produced several other films as well as this one. It was also produced by Kevin Feige, who is the president of Marvel Studios. Also produced by Ryan Reynolds and Lauren Schuler Donner.
Okay.
It was written by Sean Levy, Ryan Reynolds, Rhett Reese, Paul Wernick, and Zeb Wells, who is known for his work on Robot Chicken.
Nice.
Score for this film was done by Rob Simonson. Rob Simonson did scores for movies such as The Whale, Ghostbusters Afterlife, The Way Back, The Way Back, no relation.
Right.
Seeking a Friend for the End of the World, and The Age of Adeline.
Okay. So, Hugh Jackman said he really was done playing the character of Wolverine after Logan in 2017. He then said he regretted that statement after watching the first Deadpool movie and expressed to Ryan his interest in the two characters meeting on the big screen. When asked why he chose to return for this film, he simply said, "I just wanted to do it, and I felt it in my gut," adding that he wanted to have the best possible time ever on a movie set together with Ryan Reynolds. Likewise, Reynolds wanted to work alongside Jackman since the first Deadpool film and was saddened when he retired from the role.
Mm-hmm. He said, "I just wanted to do it." What kind of fucking stupid question is that?
Right. I just felt like it. I just felt like running.
I do what I want.
Reynolds also said that he and the makers purposely asked for a lower budget than Disney was prepared to offer them, remembering that the first Deadpool in 2016 was such a success because they had constant time and budget limitations, which fostered an atmosphere for great creativity.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Feige was originally against bringing back Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, as he was concerned that doing so would undermine the events of Logan, a movie Feige held in very high esteem, and he eventually relented once it was confirmed that this film would focus on a different variant of Wolverine, combined with Jackman really wanting to return for the role. His only stipulation for Jackman coming back was that Logan had to be depicted in his classic yellow and blue costume.
Yeah, shut up, Feig, and let the man play Wolverine.
Right. It's Hugh Jackman, for God's sakes.
For God's sake, man. Freaking idiot.
Gosh.
Lips hurt real bad.
So, Hugh Jackman said I was on my way. I was just driving, and literally, just like a bolt of lightning, came with knowing deep in my gut that I wanted to do this film with Ryan. For Deadpool and Wolverine to come back together, I swear to you, when I said I was done, I really thought I was done. But in the back of my head, ever since I saw Deadpool, one, he said I was like those two characters together. I knew it. I knew the fans would want it ever since, and I put the claws on, and people talked about these two, so that had always been there. But I just knew, and I literally couldn't wait to arrive.
Oh yeah, it was totally highly anticipated.
Yeah, he said, soon as I arrived, I rang Ryan, and I just said, let's do it. Like I hadn't rung my agent, no one. I had to ring my agent and said, oh, by the way, I have just committed to a movie. Like he just he spoke to Ryan. That was it. Let's do this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was on board.
Do what I want.
And Ryan Reynolds wanted to release this as an intentionally bad fake movie called Alpha Cop. They spoke about this during their Hot Ones episode together with Hugh Jackman. But it's about two guys who share one brain and together make the perfect cop. He even had a poster commissioned with the tagline, 2 cops, 1 brain, all balls.
That sounds like a movie that needs to be directed by Screaming Mad George.
Yeah.
Or Frank Henenlotter.
5 minutes into this fake movie, the Marvel opening credits would appear and Deadpool and Wolverine would begin.
Yeah.
So that would have been funny.
Yeah.
I hope people would still be in theaters and not be like, what the hell is this? And then walk out and realize they just missed Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
So that would have been funny if that would have happened. But that's literally all I have. But I did remember, because you mentioned Free Guy, and that did remind me of the movie news that I did have and I forgot about, so I remembered it now. So I'm going to go ahead and do the movie news now.
Okay.
Because it involves Ryan Reynolds and the director of, because he directed with...
Sean Levy?
No, it was, it was somebody else from Free Guy, Fitzgerald or something like that. I don't remember, but anyways, beside the point, Ryan Reynolds has agreed to work with the Free Guy producer, Lieberman. That's it.
Okay.
Lieberman is his last name. And he's working with him on a live, Paramount Animation is involved with it as well. And they're doing Mighty Mouse, like on the big screen. We don't know if it's going to be animated or if it, I think since it's Paramount Animation, it's probably going to be on the lines of split animation with live action, kind of like what they did with Tom and Jerry and Woody Woodpecker and Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting. Mighty Mouse is he's been around forever.
Yeah. Since the 40s?
Yeah, 1942.
Okay.
So...
Yeah, I used to love Minnie Mouse.
Minnie Mouse.
Danger Mouse.
Whoa. Yeah,
Mighty Mouse.
Yeah, there you go. Get the mouse
Good
right.
Lord.
There's a lot of mouse.
Yeah.
Mice.
That's a lot of mouse. Is that all you got?
That's all I got.
Okay. Well, what are we going to do next week?
We're going to do Die Hard, all 5 films with Bruce Willis, because it is... I don't care what anybody says, Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Okay.
And I will argue with that till the day I die.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So, and maybe not all the other sequels, but Die Hard itself.
What's the other argument? That it's a movie set at Christmas, not a Christmas movie?
Right. It's not portrayed as Christmassy.
Yeah.
But it happens during Christmas, so therefore it's a Christmas movie.
Okay, that's fair.
So, kind of like the lines of Home Alone. Home Alone is not really a Christmas movie. It just happens to be at Christmas time when it happens.
But it is a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie, but they could have directed. They could have filmed that in August. It's summertime and had like a summer vacation, and he still would have been Home Alone.
Yeah.
So
is the second one a Christmas movie?
Yes. because it happens during Christmas again.
What about the third one?
Yes, again.
Have you? No, I don't know. I've never seen the third one.
I haven't seen the fourth, the third, the fourth, or the fifth one. I think there's 5 of them now.
Oh God.
Yeah. None of them star Macaulay Culkin except for 1 and 2. So.
Okay. Well, I'm still waiting on Macaulay Culkin to do a horror version of Home Alone.
That would be awesome.
With just all-out gore, directed by Damien Leone.
Or make it a Blumhouse film. There you go.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Or make it artsy and make it an A24 film.
There you go. A film noir, just black and white. Dude, just go dead men don't wear plaid.
Dude. All right, well, cool.
Yep.
Thank you for listening to the Drive-In Review. If you like what you heard, you can go to
www.driveinreview.com and click on the menu screen next to our logo, and it'll take you to either Facebook, Spotify, or YouTube, one of our many platforms that we have.
Thank you for listening, and we will see you next week.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby.